Hey, hello everyone, welcome back. In the last video, we talked about Playwright fixtures, right? Particularly about the inbuilt fixtures, page, browser, context, etc. In this video, let's concentrate on another similar topic. Let's take this example, like we have this example .spec.ts, right? If we look at this test, in both of the tests, this await page.goto. This particular line is repeated. Now, if I want to reduce this, I can create a test.before all setup logic and I can put it there. Well and good, easy, right? But I have a problem. The thing is, if I have 10 spec files and there are like 100 tests in that, and each of the test in the particular spec files need this logged in state. Means before starting that each of the test, it should navigate to the particular page, right? So in this one spec file, I can write this in test.before all. So I have to repeat the same code in all of the spec files. That is not great use of reusability, right? So how can we make this? Create a better reusability code. That is where custom fixtures come in. Let's explore more. Custom fixtures in Playwright. So what custom fixtures is? So like we have an inbuilt, Playwright has inbuilt fixtures, right? Which has Playwright has built setup and teardown logic. But if we build the own reusable setup and teardown logic, and that is able to inject into the test, that is custom fixtures. Like inbuilt fixtures, we are creating our own reusable setup and teardown logic, right? Which can be injected into the test. Now, this is how the structure can be. Basically, the test spec files will be inside the test folder, right? Along with that, I can create one more file called text fixtures.ts, and that is where we can define the custom fixtures. It is not necessary to be here. We can create it anywhere inside the root, and we can call it there, right? Now, if you look at this example, right? So here, when we are importing test expert expect, both are coming from this at playwright hyphen test, right? So in the node modules, we have this at rate playwright. So under the test only, everything is coming, right? This test is the core function provided by at the rate playwright hyphen test, right? Now this core function, it supports extensions via dot extend method. So with this dot extend, we can add our own features, right? Along with the inbuilt features, since we extended it, we can use our own features also. So after we extend it, test, let's say we extended that test function to with the simple, we have added another custom features also. After that, the test is a new test function that knows about all Playwright built-in functions. So the inbuilt test function itself that knows about all built-in Playwright features like page browser, right? And since we extended it, now it knows our custom features also, whatever we defined in this fixture.js, right? Let's it might be confusing you in the start. I will explain you clearly with the help of an same example x, which is derived in example.spec.js. I'm not picking any uh, a hard custom dot fixture, hard example. This is a very easy example which you can correlate and create your own custom fixture easily, right? So this one, I need to remove these two lines. Basically what this will do is after writing this page.goto, it will navigate to the Playwright homepage, right? So in order to navigate to that homepage, in order to remove this line and create a setup script, right? I will create a fixture. So I already did it. It's in fixtures.js. So here, that particular line, this is the line. Where is it? So this is the line I want to eliminate, right? This setup part I want to eliminate. So that setup part, it is inside this. Now how we write is, so import page is fine, that is where uh, I mean page is required, right? But the test, I'm importing it as a base. Okay, from at the rate playwright test, here only everything is coming. Now this test I'm exporting, right, as a constant, but what I'm doing is I'm extending that base to a home page. Right? This home page is my custom fixture. So this home page, what it will have is, right, this home page is, it's again async arrow function which uses, now here this particular home page becomes the page now, right? This page fixture becomes the home page. So it uses the inbuilt page fixture also, but it will do this setup action and became a home page fixture, right? Now what I can, so we simply created a home page fixture like that. How many fixtures we want, we can create it, right? Let's say I need a logged in state, like in some websites it will have, we need a username, password, and some captcha, then login, those things and all we can write it here. Let's say logged in page or login page, like that we can create an n number of fixtures how we want. Okay, for now, for this example I just created a home page fixture, right? Now this home page fixture I have to put it here. I mean instead of this page I have to write a home page here, and wherever we are calling page dot right, instead of that I have to write a home page. So I have to change this existing test into using the custom fixtures which we have created, right? So this test has only two, I mean this particular spec file has only two tests, so it will be easy for me to manually do it. But think about it, we have more number of tests, it will be hard for us, right? So let's take some AI help. Whatever test tools you have, anti-gravity or I mean Copilot or Claude. So now I have Copilot. Let me open the chat. I'm pointing it to this file. I'm asking it like, yeah, implement. I created a homepage fixture, right? Homepage fixture in this file. I think this is enough. Okay, it's trying to implement. It read all my files. Now it is updating. Right, let me click on keep. So it said, right, the homepage fixture handles all the setup, making the test cleaner and more maintainable. So the navigation is simplified now. I don't need to write page.goto this website every time. Let's click on leave and see how the test changed. Right, so under the fixtures only we have this test is a new extended method, right? So that is why it is getting it from the fixtures instead of at the rate playwright test. If from at the rate playwright forward slash test, if we get it, that will have only inbuilt fixtures. Okay, so if we get it from here, then it will have the extended home page also. I mean our custom fixtures. So instead of writing page, I did a home page. Here, if you see, I did not, this page dot home page is gone, and wherever we use that page fixture, right, it is changed to home page now. Now, if you look at it, see, we implemented custom fixtures here, right? The test is neat and clean. There is no repeatability here. The test focus only on the functionality, right? It is not focusing on the navigation, reusable, repeatable steps. It is clearly focusing only on the functionality. That is what this Copilot also said. So what happened is import is updated. Please see, right? This import is updated. That is one part. The tests are refactored. And from page to home page fixture, custom fixture it is used, and the navigation is simplified. So this is what the benefits we can see. The test became simpler, the reusability is more, reusability is more. That is where this test became cleaner and more maintainable. That's a main benefit of using these custom fixtures. Reusability is there across the test files. It is not only about one spec file. Even if you have 100 spec files and multiple number of tests, this custom picture self in there. And there is a focus test, like we see, right? The tests are focused. It will do only, it will only we can concentrate on the functionality in the test. You don't need to worry about the repeatable or I mean, same steps we don't need to repeat again in every test, right? Hope you understand about custom fixtures. So in this fixtures itself, I have a scenario like let's say whatever custom fixtures we created, right? It works on every test. For example, this home page fixture, it works on every test. Let's say we have two tests, it works on both these two tests, right? For example, I have created a custom fixtures that is for DB connection, and there is a post API I need to hit to create a user so that in API testing I can then modify the user, getting the user, and all I can do it. So for this, I created a setup script, setup custom fixture. Okay, let's say in the two test DB connection is required, and what will happen is DB connection I wrote in a particular test. Okay, now this DB connection will happen. This fixture will execute on every test. Let's say I have 10 scripts means 10 test means on the before starting the first script, DB connection will happen. Okay. On the second test also DB connection will happen. Third test also DB connection will happen. This is not correct, right? Because in the particular spec file, I can connect to DB only once and I can reuse the same connection across the test files, right? Or we on that particular spec file, which when we execute it, it works in a worker, right? So that particular worker, only one DB connection is required, right? Or only one user is required, right? Enough, right? For other test to function. But in the current custom fixture scenario, whatever we defined here, right? It solves many problems like this navigation and all. But on the scenarios like DB connection or creating a user, needs another fixture solution called the worker fixture. Like we have to create a scope for the fixture. If we say like the scope should be worker. Okay, so that worker fixture only when the tests run on a particular worker, right? The DB connection will happen only once, and the same connection will be reused across the multiple test files. So that is another level of reusability. That is also a custom fixture, but that is scoped inside the worker. Okay, that is one more. I just wanted to show you. There is one more fixture also, like a custom fixture. That is worker fixture, right? So at the end in the fixtures, we can use Playwright inbuilt fixtures, or we can create our own reusable setup teardown custom fixtures, or based on the scenario, we can create worker fixtures also. Hope you learned it. Thanks for watching.